So we just got through with Super Bowl Sunday here in America, and the game, big blowout, surprised a lot of people. I think I posted somewhere online. It's Vegas is full of happy long shot lovers and suicidal safe bet takers. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. The halftime show, though, was amazing. There were some people who didn't like it, and I was surprised because I thought Bruno Mars was amazing. I never really gave the guy any credence because I'm not much into the newer music, but it was simply amazing. I mean, it was a really good halftime show. The lighting was phenomenal. It was beautiful. The staging was really, really good. The Chili Peppers showed up and they did a good job. Not super impressive, not unimpressive. They did a good, solid job. So good on you, Anthony and Flea and the boys. Philip Seymour Hoffman died with a needle in his arm. What do you think, you're in fucking Motley Crue? What are you doing? My God. Guy was really talented. In a lot of really good movies. He was filming one of the Hunger Games movies, which is massive. I mean, God, he was in tons of stuff. Boogie Nights. He was in one of the Mission Impossibles. He was just in a lot of great, Almost Famous. It was a fantastic role in Almost Famous. He was in a lot of good things, and he did a fantastic job. He was a really good actor. And to die with a needle in your arm, what the fuck were you thinking? God, it's just dumb. Lots of dumb. Anyway, it was not a bad day. But I mean, that's just some of the stuff that happened. It's just on my mind for the day. Starting a fairly busy week for me, and I'm looking forward to about 0 of it. So and I'm just not. There's just I really think I need to find a career / job that's different from what I'm doing now. I did retail most of my life. I also did entertainment most of my life. And right now I'm doing some very unentertaining retail. I think I need to figure out how to get into some kind of gig where I just help people. It's pretty obvious I'm never going to get rich, even though I'd like to. But I got a tremendous amount of satisfaction when I sold stuff that I really liked, aka music and music related stuff, DJ gear, sound equipment, lighting. Got a lot of satisfaction out of that. When I was DJing, for the most part, I got a tremendous amount of satisfaction from that, because if you're busy making people happy, then it's just good. It puts it on a feedback loop. You make people happy, they make you happy, and it goes and goes. It's about the only thing I miss from DJing, though. And I miss the music, but I don't know. I think I said something a long time ago with somebody, and this was when I was doing spoken word poetry, and somebody asked me why I did it and stuff like that, and part of the conversation, and I said, well, I'll keep doing it until it stops giving back, because when I was doing the spoken word poetry thing, it was really giving back to me. I was enjoying it. I was in front of people. I was putting my thoughts out there and getting their feedback. It seemed like I was touching people, and that's important to me. I stopped DJing when it stopped giving back to me, um, and not in the big way, in small ways. I didn't get excited about it as much as I used to. I think I could again, but it would take a very big leap, and I don't think that my love of music has. I think I would, if I was to ever DJ again, it would be music from before I stopped DJing. So it would be old music, very old music. 10-year old. I didn't stop DJing 10 years ago, but music that spoke to me when it was more fun, when it was more of a thing to me. So I don't know if I could DJ with new music. I'd really have to reinvest my heart and soul into the music itself and really dig and find stuff that spoke to me. I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to start making music again, because that spoke to me in its own way. And that outlet, that expressive outlet, fills a certain need. I've become incredibly jaded, and not much really pops up to me as giving a shit. So I don't know, maybe that would be a spark. I get opinionated, I get angry, I get thoughtful. I want to, I try to express myself about stuff like that. But I don't really have any of the passions I had, say, a short 6 years ago. That's pretty much, it's waned into nothingness. I mean, and I'm talking about art, music, personal relationships. Nothing really gets me going anymore. So maybe I'm thinking about, as long as my job goes on, I keep making money. I'm thinking of taking a small amount of that money and investing it into making music. Again, I don't have any gear. I don't have any software, so I'd have to make some investment. Probably take $400 approximately to $150 on a interface, aka sound card for musicians. Another $150 on some MIDI instruments. That's all assuming that, of course, that I'll have the money to do so. So, not that I'm out of money right now. I'm fine. It's just the money has to keep coming in, aka I have to keep my job, and that's on the line right now because of, oddly enough, weather mostly. If it was a job that I loved, maybe I would be more emotional about it, but I don't love it, and that's the big issue right now. Is I can't think of a job that I would love. It would have to be something that would be either just directly helping people somehow, some way, or working for like a cause that helped people or animals. But I've never done that sort of thing, so I don't know where to start. So I need to know where to start. I need to figure that out. I don't know. That's something that I really need to get my head around. And with the way things are at work, I can't get my head around much because my head's all in that. I don't know. I can't. It's now my head's all fucking filled with that. So it's hard for me to get this out to you. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Good night. Be well. Be good to each other.